question for you this morning. Do you find it hard to put down your phone? Are you constantly bombarded by texts, by all those alerts? If so, it is probably hard to stay focused during the day. Maybe you don't even realize it. Maybe you do. Time strategist Alyssa Smith is back here. She has hacks to stop all of the distractions, all of the interruptions, and to try to start spending your time the way you actually want to.
Yes,
good to see you. We look all springy.
I know we've got our Easter gear.
It looks good. Okay, let's talk about the first hack. You say using do not disturb a whole lot more than maybe we are.
So it's something that everyone knows about, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the world has access to every one of us through our little devices, through our iPads, through our computers. And it's hard when your survival brain perceives that if you miss a notification, what if it's life or death?
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of the level of response that we have for stress. So use your do not disturb function and just try it out. Try it for 5 minutes, try it for 10 minutes if you haven't done it before. It will allow your brain to really focus in and realize I don't have to be hyper vigilant right now. That's what we want in order to focus.
I like that because you have to in this day and age. Bing, 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 bing. And then you look down, or if you're even looking at your phone.
Exactly.
I've had notifications off for years.
Yes, same.
Really helps.
It is
life.
really helpful.
All right, so we all know about Post-its.
Yes.
But you say we should invest in them more and actually really know how to use them a little bit better than just maybe dropping, you know, like scribbling something on it and walking away.
Exactly. So here's my little list. I have a visual aid today.
Yes,
so
okay, show us.
Okay, so what you want to do is you make a list of your tasks that you know you need to get done, the most important ones, and then you estimate how much time each of those tasks are going to take. And then you put them like this. And you put, so task number 1 is on the top, it's gonna take us 10 minutes.
Okay.
Task number 2 is next, it's gonna take us 30 minutes. So you put it, so when you look down, you only have one item on your list. And your brain automatically tries to do a bunch of different calculations if you have a lot of things on a list that you're looking at. I mean, if you've ever woken up overwhelmed in the morning thinking of your to-do list.
Yes.
So if you just have one thing that you can see visually, it actually helps your survival brain to calm down. You can get stuff done much
Oh, I love that because you make the list and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so much. Okay, you say to designate times for the specific activities, and then what kinds are we actually talking about?
So here's the thing. Certain types of the day should be sort of like time zones for you. So before 8 a.m., maybe that's your getting ready time. Maybe that's when you focus on your family and getting your kids out the door. That's not the time to be checking emails. It's not the time to be talking on someone, to text on someone. Reverse that. It is, you want to remind yourself. So you could put a Post-it note up and say, until 8 a.m., no texts. Until 8 a.m., no emails. So pick different times of your day and just gently remind yourself, this is not the right time for that activity. We're focusing on this.
That's such a good point because I think when I'm getting ready in the morning, that's my time to get ready. But if I do stop to respond to somebody, I'm like, my whole day is thrown off.
It takes 18 minutes to get refocused on what you were doing before.
18
minutes if you get interrupted. Isn't that insane? Your brain needs time to get readjusted when you're interrupted. It's worth it just to avoid the interruption in the first place.
You have to set these boundaries for ourselves to actually make it happen. Alyssa has a free Facebook group for women called the Stress Less Lounge. And can you roll up just to make sure I have the right date and everything on that, Scott? We'll connect you at fox59.com/links. I wanted to make sure there wasn't any specific time or date.
They can join anytime. Any woman who wants to stress less and come manage her time better, come on over to the Stress Less Lounge.
I think so many people watching right now. It's good to see you.